Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do an updated what I eat in a day. I've kind of like briefly touched on this before, but I am currently on a plan which is set for me by a coach. I will leave his details down below because I've been really enjoying the program. It's like a nutrition and kind of fitness program. So been doing that for 6 weeks, 8 weeks. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I'll leave his details down below in case anyone wants a little bit of extra help during lockdown to kind of, yeah, stay on track with your like health and fitness. So breakfast, right? I made this for breakfast yesterday. I made it for me and Steve, and you loved it, didn't you?
It was so good.
Yeah, he actually really loved it.
Best breakfast I've had for God knows how long. It was amazing. And
it's actually pretty low calories and pretty good macros on it as well. So I wanted to, I don't really like egg McMuffins from McDonald's, but I like that kind of idea. So I wanted to kind of create something that was similar but a bit more healthy. So this is what I'm having for breakfast. It feels like you're eating something really like naughty, but you're not. So I have one of the Warburton's bagel thins. These are really high in protein because they're the seeded ones. So yeah, lots of fiber, loads of protein in there. I have a veggie burger patty. These are from Tesco, from the frozen aisle. They're just Tesco own brand, and they are so good. So it's like a vegetarian just burger kind of situation. And then I made myself a little, it looks rubbish, but I made myself a little egg situation. So what I did is I scrambled up some eggs, I put them in a muffin tin and put a tiny bit of cheese in there and put them in the oven for like 15-20 minutes. And yeah, really good. And then I've topped it with this. This is the My Protein sugar-free barbecue sauce. And oh my gosh, this is so good. So it's pretty substantial. You had 2 yesterday, didn't you, Steve? Yes. I just had the 1. So each bagel, each one of these is 360 calories, 27 of carbs, 14 of fat, and 28 of protein. So a pretty well-rounded breakfast. I'm gonna work out a little bit later. So yeah, I'm gonna have that now. Right guys, on to meal number 2, aka lunch. So sometimes I have a snack in the morning. You guys know that I love a good old snack, but I've just had like my head down getting work done. I've literally just come back from walking Rocky. It is now 1:45, so I am just gonna dig into my lunch. I actually cooked this yesterday and did like more than one, so it's like leftovers, but basically all it is kind of like a bolognese. So I have the Tesco meat-free mince. You just get it from the frozen section in a bag. It's really cheap, but it's quite high in protein for a veggie kind of alternative. I shared this on Instagram. I had so many questions about how I make it, and it's just so simple. It's just 100 grams of the mince per portion, and then I just fried it with some onions. I've got frozen peas, frozen sweet corn in there, and then I just put in some seasoning. I put in garlic and a little bit of salt, and then just some tomato passata, and just mix it all up. And then I've topped it with some cheese. The cheese I've got is this one. It's just the reduced fat mature cheddar cheese on there. So I'm gonna like mix it in and melt all of the cheese, and then this is the best bit. So I always say this is like kind of nachos. Whenever I say to Steve like, oh, do you fancy nachos? This is what we kind of make, and this is what I mean about making food that you really enjoy. And I don't want to label any food as like bad food, but it's a healthier alternative. It's low calorie and just easier to fit into your kind of routine without going off track, if that makes sense. So the nachos that I have made are these, and honestly these are the easiest things, oh my gosh, the easiest things to make in the whole world. All this is one seeded tortilla wrap. I just cut it up into these little kind of squares and just put them on a baking tray. I put them in the oven. I don't even know what temperature or how long. I just do them until they kind of go a bit golden and kind of like hard like a cracker. So yeah, that is just one seeded tortilla. I went for a seeded one because, again, nice and high in fiber and it's higher in protein, and I just like the seeded ones anyway. So I literally just get these and like dip it in my mince and just eat it, and it's so good. Sometimes I spray this with the spray light oil and put some salt on it, but today I literally just put it in naked and they still taste really, really good. So this is like great for winter because it feels like comfort food, that really nice warm kind of filling food. So that is one of my favorites at the moment. I cooked up like 3 different batches to last me 3 days. So yeah, that will be my lunch. And then after this, I think I'm just gonna have a cup of tea and just sort of for a little bit before I get cracking on with the rest of my work. Right, I don't think I've ever said this in my life, but I forgot to eat. And I didn't even realise I was hungry. I was literally so busy doing work and stuff that I didn't realise I was really hungry. So I'm gonna have a snack. It's 5 minutes to 4. And I'm gonna have some of this. This is the My Protein granola. So I think I've shared this with you guys before, and I said that normally I get the Aldi one, and if you didn't know, Aldi do protein granola in the kind of cereal section, but this one's chocolate caramel flavor. So I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna give this a go. I've tried it just like with no milk, and it's nice, but I've never tried it with milk. So I'm gonna literally just have a bowl of granola. Right, let's try this. That's nice. No, I like that. I had a 50-gram serving. Per 30 grams is not a big serving whatsoever, but per 30 is 170 calories and 15 grams of protein. So again, if anyone's trying to reduce the amount of meat that they're eating, I am not vegetarian or vegan or anything like that, but having little alternatives like this, higher in protein than your normal kind of granola, is great. I normally have granola with kind of like yogurt and fruit and stuff, but I'm just being really lazy today, and I'm just gonna have a bowl of granola with some milk. Earlier when I said I was gonna have a cup of tea, I didn't actually have a cup of tea. I remembered I had these in the cupboard. So I picked these up from, where did I get them from? Asda the other day. So I didn't realize they had loads of like Starbucks kind of capsules and drinks and stuff in there for coffee machines. This is just like an instant sachet, so you just pour it in with hot water, and it's a vanilla latte, and it's actually quite nice. So yeah, I had one of those earlier. I didn't track it because I couldn't be bothered. I don't even know. Oh my god, 90 calories a mug. I should probably track that, but it's too late now. Yeah, I might have like a cup of tea. Actually have a cup of tea this time. Have my granola. I'm gonna sit down, do a little bit more work, and then I'll check back in with you guys when I'm having dinner. Right, it is 6:30 and we are just about to have our dinner. So I have got a beef burger here. They're from the frozen section in Tesco. Have you tried one yet, Steve?
No, not yet. Give me 2 seconds.
They look a little bit, I don't know. They're these ones. You just get like a box of them frozen from Tesco. But they were really big and they kind of like shriveled up loads, which I find a bit odd. But anyway, got a beef burger with some cheese on it, same cheese as earlier. Some asparagus, which I just did in the oven with a little bit of spray oil and some salt. And these just like frozen sweet potato fries and a little bit of light mayo as well.
Yeah, they're nice. Really
Very
nice.
Okay. But yeah, nice rounded kind of dinner. Got protein, carbs, fat, all that good stuff. And then that is pretty much me for today. The only other thing I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have a protein bar for a pudding slash sweet treat. So in a couple of hours?
Yeah.
In like an hour and a half or something, I will have one of these. It's the protein, my protein carb crushers, like 22 grams of protein in here. I have banged on about these for so long, and they were out of stock for so long, and the original ones were amazing, and I think they've just changed the recipe and they're not as good. You don't think they're as good either, do you, Steve?
No.
They changed them. They're still good, but they were a lot better before. I feel like they did not need to change what was not broken. But yeah, that's probably one of my go-to protein bars still, is the Carb Crusher in dark chocolate and sea salt. So I will have that later. I might even have a low-cal hot chocolate as well, you know, treat myself. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you never miss an upcoming video. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
Bye.